Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Happy Sunday from the lair. It is here, it is August 7th, 2022. Happy Lionsgate Portal Eve to you. And I came in to do our weekly grace card reading. Okay, I did pre-shuffle this deck several times a while ago, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it one time and get started. The first card that we're going to pull tonight is a little bit of information, something from the grace cards, something that the grace cards will share with us on how we can focus our energy and make the most out of the next couple of days. So let's see, I got one right away. Valor, can you see that? I'm kind of in between light right now. It's not quite dark. And if you hear anything, y'all, there, that's good, Valor. If you hear anything out there, I kind of locked the kids out in the hall. They've been crazy, y'all. I've had to do this like 3 or 4 times. I'm like over it. They're out there. So if you hear anything, they're just playing out there with a little paper ball I made them. Valor. Be courageous. Ooh, we might need to hear that. The unmistakable touch of grace will follow us wherever we go, and always does. Always does. Okay? You are so strong. We as human beings have so much more faculty than we have been allowed to perceive and remember that we have. We've been pummeled with crazy information since we got here. It's no wonder that we're feeling mere and that we might feel diminutive. But let me tell you something. We got faculty. We got skills. Okay? All we have to do is act like it. We have to remember who we are. We are fashioned after the divine. We are source incarnate on this earth. Okay? So utilize that strength you have inside. Be brave in your world. You know, as long as you're not reckless and, coming with an unkind stance, the universe has your back. God has got you. Source wants the very best for you. There's no malice. There's no tripping us up. We do that to ourselves, okay? So just stay measured, stay focused, be on purpose. Spend some time with yourself and figure out what you really want in your life, not what you don't want. Of course, that contrast helps us like focus in on stuff, but from that contrast of what you don't want, focus on what you do want. Focus on what you want. Walk in your strength. Remember who you are and be brave. Be brave. Go ahead. Take those leaps. Take those calculated risks. Step out on your own limb and do something for yourself. Invest in yourself. And know that you are being supported. You are being protected. Okay? That is just one of our cool universal truths. Okay? So I guess for the first couple of days, this might be, I'm looking up because there's a storm cloud coming. And yesterday, y'all, last night there was a lightning show for about an hour, maybe even more. And the lightning was going sideways. It was crazy cool. So anyway, there's a big storm cloud coming. Yay. All right. So Valor for the first couple of days of our week here in the United States, or for the next couple of days after this reading. Okay. Now, this second card is going to be 3 to 4 days out from this reading, or for us, it's going to be Wednesday and Thursday of this week, y'all. Okay, so, and that's going to be budding up right into this full moon. So let's take a real earnest look and listen to what these grace cards might want to give us a heads up on. Okay, and I know where I want to go. There we go. Beautiful. Connect. Connect. I don't know if you can see. I'm going to take advantage of the little bit of light I got. Connect. They're so pretty. I like it when you can see them. Find your center. When we stay connected to our spiritual core, the best and most advantageous path unfolds before us. And that's just true, because you're not like Jeffy on Family Circus, going all over the place, being dragged all over the place by other people's emanations, energies, and You know how we do. We go out with these great intentions and we got ourselves together, and all of a sudden somebody comes along and their energy throws us off our game. We don't need to do that. We don't need to do that. It's so much easier than you think to go in there, figure out who you are, learn the way you feel when you're centered. Because when you can do that, it'll become automatic. It'll become automatic no matter what's thrown at you, no matter what life shows you, no matter what other person throws at you frequency-wise. You're going to be able to hold on to yourself. You really will. I promise you, because I do it. And I know if Miss Sagittarian can do it, you can do it too. And to do that is the best form of self-love, because you keep yourself on your path. You keep yourself on your little merry way. You keep yourself in line with your own directives, your own goals, your own life's purpose. And that way you're totally living out your best evolution on this planet. Okay? So stay connected to that wise self that's inside of you. It's right there. It's not a loft. You don't have to search for it. You don't have to pray for it. It's right here. It's you. It's your best, highest self. And that little goodie inside of you is going to take you the best places. It's going to help you manifest your greatest possibilities on this planet. Okay? So somewhere around midweek or 3 to 4 days out from this reading, please keep in mind that it's going to be important. It's going to be very important for you to stay connected to that wise self, that calm inner being that just knows that it's supposed to be here, that you're supposed to be here. It's that one that just knows that no matter what shows up in your world, it's going to be okay. Just keep it together, okay? All right, now this last card is 5 to 6 days out from this reading, or for us in the United States, that will be Friday and Saturday, okay? So that's the vibration sliding off of the actual turn of our full moon, okay? So let's check it out. Now I got a couple of cool links to share with you. I do have a great Molly link to share with you, but I also have another link to a guy that I really, really like. His name is, I'm trying to think of his, I can't remember what his channel is called right at the moment, but this guy's name is Paul Y. Rostek, and he's just a really groovy energy. And this video was very encouraging and very, very spiritually aligned, and it just felt like it was so on purpose that I really, really want to share it with you. So I do have it in one of my playlists. I think it's under Panther Picks, but I will also throw it into the comments section and put it under pinned comment so that you can just hit that link and go over. And it's not a very long video, but it's definitely worth your time. And he's a really cool kind of guy. He's chill. He's very to the point. He doesn't pull any punches, but I think you'll get something good out of it. And I'll also go ahead and pull up the links for Mr. Legrand's last couple of videos and Molly's. There's going to be a lot of stuff down there in the pinned comment, and I hope you'll take a moment to go there and check these things out, because it's really going to give you some ammunition, some good guard for keeping yourself together through this volatile, and it will be volatile possibly. It possibly will be if you get dragged out of your center, but if you can hold it together, this will really help you stay measured, let's put it like that, and navigate these choppy waters that we're going to have for the next 5 to 7 days, okay? And then after that, things are going to smooth down a little bit at the end of the month, but right now is where we're at, so let's get going. Yay! Oh my gosh! Surprise! Surprise! Keep an open mind. The influence of grace is often found in unexpected places, and most usually is, y'all. Okay, look, we try so hard. Bless our little hearts. We try so hard to plan and contrive and keep things orderly in our expectations, but that's a parameter. That's a parameter that just seriously cannot be met. It's good that we aspire. It's good that we try and plan. It's good that we cast out our desires, our wishes, you know, our perceived needs. But we got to remember, we got to keep our imaginations flowing and allow the element of surprise in our world so that we're not dogged by disappointment. Okay? It's unnecessary roughness. if you can just remember that the universe has a much bigger vision of what's really happening in our world in the future, stuff we're not privy to. If you can remember that and allow the universe, allow God to surprise you with these things that you may not have planned, with things and people that you may not have come up with on your own, you're going to fare so much better in life, you know, and it's going to be so much more joyous, okay? You won't be swimming in constant disappointment, you know, and a feeling of non-accomplishment or failure. It's just, all of that is, it's unnecessary roughness, like I said. You don't need to go through that. Just remember, your imagination is really, really important. It's really important. We put it up on a shelf when we grow up and we think we know everything, and then when things don't turn out the way we want or happen when we want them to, we swim in this gully of victimhood. Oh, they did this to me and you messed it up and blah, blah, blah. We don't need to do any of that. That's all bullshit, okay? I'm calling it. You will be surprised if you remember that things are not going to always turn out the way that you expect them to, okay? They're just not. Things are going to be in divine timing. They're not always going to be on your schedule. And rather than being disappointed with the changes, you can be surprised by the changes. You can be happily elated at surprise twists and turns in your world if you remember that Source has your back, that the universe has got a sense of humor, and God wants the best for your evolution on this planet. Nobody's trying to screw you over. Truly. No one. Oh, well, maybe your neighbor or whatever. There's no accounting for somebody else's personality, but on your journey, the factions that help create your reality are all in support of you, all in protection of you and your best, highest endeavors on this planet. Okay, so keep that in mind. You got this. You can be brave. You know why? Because you're being totally supported by universe. You're being totally supported by God. You're totally, totally being protected. Your entourage of spirit guides are there for you at all times, and don't forget that. You are so blessed. You are so bountiful. You are healthy. You are happy. You are all of that inside. Just tap into that. Remember that about yourself. And when you can carry that frequency, you're manifesting more of that, okay? And that's what we want, right? Okay. So, be brave. Stay connected. And let me tell you something. When you can manage to, here, I'll put it over here. When you can manage to stay connected, it's easy to be brave. If you're staying connected, then you know Source has got you. You know that no matter what pops up in your world, somehow, some way, it is for your better good. It is for your best evolution on this planet. And all you have to do is use your imagination and be ready for the beautiful surprises that you hadn't come up with on your own. Okay? Because that's what they are. They're gifts. All of it's a gift. All of it is on purpose for you, to support you, to help support your soul's growth and expansion on this planet. That's what you're doing here. So why not expect the best? Because you are a magnificent creature. You are fashioned after the divine. We are on purpose, and we are here for each other. Okay? It's either all a happy, yummy experience, or it's information that will help us turn things our way. Information that will help us, you know, transcend anything that's seemingly negative and transmute those off vibrations into something completely delicious and completely on purpose for our lives. Okay? And I don't know who had to hear that, but I felt like I was speaking to somebody in particular. So anyway, that makes me so happy. Thank you for being here. It's totally going to be a really big week, and there will be videos for you to hit on my site so that you can go and check things out for yourself. You know, I'm a dabbler. But I believe I'm also a conduit, and I can lead you to certain places where you'll get information that you wouldn't have gotten before, and it will be so valuable for your positive and most adept navigation through any of the energies that are being affecting, you know, any of the energies that are happening that will affect you as human being. There's just no way around that, girls and boys. We are human creatures. We are physically aligned with our planetary system, and what goes on up there happens to us down here. Okay, and the best thing that we can do is stay informed. Stay informed, and the few beautiful sources that I have at the present, I trust implicitly. I trust in implicitly. So I'm happy to share those with you. So I hope you take the time to shore your own systems up with this information so that you can master the universe. You can be the master of your universe through all of the weird volatile energies that could happen, could pop up for us this week especially, okay? So yay! I'm excited for some reason. I'm always jazzed when a storm comes, and that might be kind of weird, but I am, and I feel like there's a little bit of a storm coming, and I'm really excited for the challenge, and I hope you will be too. So thanks for being here. I'm sending you lots of positive vibratory emanations, lots of love from my deepest core, and thank you so much for subscribing. I'm so grateful for you. And if you think anybody would get anything out of this video, please share it, because I'd love for anybody else to get these heads up too who aren't already subscribed. So hit the like button if you like the video, and share it if you want to. Subscribe if you care to. Take care of yourself. Okay, stay measured, stay centered, stay connected. You're going to get through this just fine. We will all be okay, I promise, all right? And take care of yourself so that you can feel that sense of yumminess toward other people, because we all are here for each other. We all need that, okay? And I will see you soon.